It is 1986, and in the midnight stillness of a Pripyat apartment, a 4-year-old girl is the only one awake. Through the glass, she watches an enormous, formless shape, the color of grief, pressing its hands against an invisible power rising from the reactor core. It is a terrible mercy, leaning into a force it knows it cannot hold. Then, the containment fails, and the sky turns a blinding, impossible white. As the reactor burns orange and blue, the colossal shape vanishes, but not before the girl feels its gaze turn toward her, a final, wordless command to remember what she has seen. By morning, the state begins its official silence, gathering the children who witnessed the flash into a program that doesn't want them to forget. It wants to use them. They are taken to Facility B, a place of yellowed walls and sterile testing rooms where their gifts are isolated and measured. To the scientists, they are subjects, but under the desks, the children hold hands in a secret, desperate circle of protection. They are the only ones who can see what haunts the facility: smoke-colored entities clinging to the necks of their instructors, iridescent parasites feeding on the coldness of the handlers. But the state doesn't care about the darkness. It only cares about the results. A young boy is forced to mentally project himself into a burning submarine on the floor of the Norwegian Sea. A young girl is trapped within a supernatural radius that numbs every emotion into a void of spiritual silence. The program treats these profound spiritual burdens as weaponized assets, disposable tools in a ledger of classified designated subjects. But the children outlived the country that tried to own them, carrying the program's secrets into a world that believes the disaster is over. 30 years later, the truth begins to leak across borders as a journalist unearths the water-damaged files the Institute tried to burn. His search pulls the survivors from their hiding places, reuniting a family scattered from snowy courtyards to foreign safe houses. Now, in the bright light of a new sanctuary, they realize their gifts weren't born in the reactor. They are an ancestral inheritance, a lineage of prayer and power that is much older than their captors. And the ancient darkness that stalked their childhood has followed them here to finish what it started. A tactical raid breaches the perimeter in the dead of night. A lifelong curse of isolation is transfigured, turning the Institute's weapon into an ancient, impenetrable sanctuary against the shadow. The survivors step forward to face the architects of their trauma, not as victims, but as the remnant they were always meant to be. Read The Pripyat Remnant by Goldman. Available now on Amazon. Discover what was truly made in the fallout.